Hello, Ramona.
Good
Hello, goddesses. Good
morning.
morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Wow. We had quite a weekend.
We did.
And coming off of that, before starting this chat, you and I were kind of going over our takeaways
Processing.
and processing and integrating all that stuff.
So much magic to be had.
Yeah. But we are here present now to talk about our goddess of the week, Khadijah. I don't know if you want to jump right into it or you have.
I mean, wherever the flow is taking us is pretty much where I am today. I will say that our message with this goddess is the mother of believers. I am spiritually and financially abundant. I provide heaven and earth for myself. We were kind of talking about how this weekend this message might be aligning with our lives, and there was an abundance definitely of so much this weekend with bringing, coming together in community, and the amount of unconditional love in this circle of women this weekend was so magical, so beautiful, and I'm so grateful that we were able to find this time and choose it for ourselves. And so let's talk a little bit about our messenger.
All right. Khadijah, the mother of believers. Khadijah is the power we all possess to be aware of the spiritual realm and fully immersed in the material world. She became a wealthy merchant, and this was in the 6th century, so this was pretty far back in time, but it said that with her wealth, she fed the poor, provided for her children from her first 2 marriages, and took care of her extended family. So she was indeed very spiritual woman living in the material world, providing for her family out of the abundance that she created, not only from this earthly plane, but from spirit, and guided from her heart. And that that enabled her to give to others, because she tapped into this being spiritual and being here. Because a lot of us think, okay, if I'm spiritual being, or I have a spiritual business, so that I don't have any, I don't want to say right, but
well, there's a resistance to creating money,
abundance,
right?
Making money,
making money, because we and I've been in this industry for almost 20 years now, and there was definitely some work that I had to do around my value, and that it was okay to ask for abundance as part of that journey. And when I moved beyond the belief structure that I wasn't allowed to have abundance, the abundance that fell into my life was magical and amazing. And the reality is that we are all entitled to abundance and support, and financial abundance is necessary to feel safe and supported in your life, which is a root chakra need, right? And so it's not about greed. It's about understanding that when I stepped into the role of being a conduit, a channel for spirit to work through me, that part of that grace was the fact that I am an abundant being, and I can call abundance to me, and call financial support, and call an abundance of friends and family and support. And that's the message here, is that we can call upon that if we align ourselves in a way that is true to our heart.
Right. And I was also thinking how when we call in that abundance that is ours to receive, we have then more to give to others.
Mm-hmm.
We want to give, we want to support. I mean, in Khadijah's real life, she gave to the poor and took care of her family and her extended family, and out of this abundance that she created,
abundance of love and that she had for herself and the
Yeah.
world and for
Yeah.
the divine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what else can I say? It's a good energy and lesson for us all to take note of. How do you, I'm just asking those out there who are listening, watching, what is your relationship to what being a spiritual being and being in the material world? Do you find that there's an imbalance there, or a false belief that needs to go away? We cleared a lot of that this past weekend with our
whole paradigm shift
retreat. Yeah. So we can step into that power that we have, that belief. If you're the mother of believers, I believe abundance is coming my way. I was looking down at my phone when you were talking, because we were pulling cards this weekend during our retreat, and the last one I pulled, I just felt like I just need to pull a card for some reason, and it was the Angel of Finances. And it said, honor and give thanks for the blessings you are about to receive. And then it was telling me how I'm about to receive a substantial sum of money, apparently, or a substantial stream of money is about to enter your life. Now, money is energy. So I don't take these things literally. I mean, I would love to say, okay, bring it on. I mean, but I see money as it's an exchange of energy anytime. So I'm expecting some beautiful energy to come. So in any way, shape, or form that it does, and it might not be like in the form of cash money. Do you know what I'm saying? It could just be an abundance of positive energy.
And that's also the thing to think about, is that it's sometimes financial abundance isn't actually, paper money. Sometimes it's being able to have a barter of some sort, where you're getting something that you need, someone else is getting something that they need. And so it's a transition of energy, as you were just saying, and that's what I was saying before about the work I had to do around my financial abundance. Was I had to recognize that how I value what I do decides that abundance, and it also decides whether or not the person that's coming in, like what they hold that value to be, right? So they hold that value based on what I have aligned my heart to. And when I align my heart to what spirit is guiding as my value, because I pray on things. I don't just like set a price for something. I pray upon it and ask for guidance and support on, okay, what is the value of this service? And shifting my mindset out of it being all about the ego and what I think I should do, versus what is truth, right? And so whenever I settle into the space of, and this is what her message is that it's not just about your earthly ego mind deciding what that is. It's about connecting with spirit and asking for help, and not just help on what price do I set, but also, show me the path to opening the space for more abundance of customers, clients, students, whatever, to enter. And believing that I'm worthy of receiving that.
Yeah,
and that's the believer's piece here, right? Believing that I have the support, believing that spirit is conspiring on my behalf.
Yeah.
If I don't believe it, then I can't manifest it.
No, that paradigm of do you need to see it to believe it, or believe it to see it?
Right. So in truth,
I'll
I
see
think
it when I believe it.
Right. In truth, it's a balance. But I think that's our whole lifetime, is working those dualities. As I talked this weekend at the retreat, my background, my spiritual journey came through yoga to begin with. And in yoga, we talk about rajasic energies and tamas energies, and rajasic is yang, go, and tamas is yin, which is relaxation. So again, we're already talking about dualities here. So what is the intention? Is not to live in one of those dualities. It's to live in sattva, which is balance, having enough action and enough rest. So part of the message here is I am spirit, I am human, and I am in sattva, or balance, when I am equalizing those two dualities versus living only in one or the other.
All filtered through here.
The heart. Exactly. So yeah, maybe it's time to have some exploration within yourself about your relationship with your beliefs around abundance and financial support, and how you're approaching it, right? Am I approaching it completely from my humanness, my human ego self, or am I connecting with my spiritual elements as well, and bringing it in and asking for help, and working with prayer and meditation, and allowing it to open organically and naturally and in divine order and time for my life.
Right.
It sounds so easy when we say it out loud. It's the practices, right? It's the practice of it that is the important piece.
Yeah, it's that ask, believe, and receive. I mean, that believe is a key component in all of that, in the manifestation world. And when you speak it out, you're creating it.
Yeah.
So it's good to say it out loud in the morning. I believe. I believe. Oh, this has been really good, Ramona. I feel like I can carry on the rest of the day with a little more energy and empowerment and belief in my value, and my worth, and see where this money's coming from. I'd be really curious to see where that,
Yeah. Well, we'd love to hear what you have to share. Yep. Let us know if there's anything that we've shared that sparked inspiration within you, and we will look forward to chatting again next week. Hope you have